What is going on, everybody? Super Saiyan Paul here, back at it once again. I think this is going to be the final episode of this playthrough, if we're not counting hero mode. And last time we were at this course, we finished off race 3, and I decided, hey, we might as well unlock the reverse races and just get all of them done in one go. So I'm gonna head over to the kiosk that's been over here, and this is where you get to change what mission appears inside that stadium. It loads up a new area every time. So we finished off race 3, time to do race 2, and work our way down the list. The reverse races add another layer to these missions and stuff. Basically, if you play any game with the mirror option, if they have one, it's almost like an entirely different game. It is so weird. But yeah, like, see how fluid I'm moving throughout the map and stuff? If I was to put this game on mirror mode, I wouldn't know where the hell to go. Honestly, it would throw me off so much. And here we have to go to this side. And the time to beat for class race number 2, let's see, according to my inscriptions. Let's reverse. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Alright, that's the challenge at hand. Alright guys, future Paul checking in here. Obviously I didn't get this done in the first try. It actually took me quite a bit of time to get past this class 2 race, but this is the gameplay of me beating it and every single race afterwards. Class 2 was the hardest one for me. Every single one after that was actually kind of easy. Race 1, pretty easy. We did race 3 before in the earlier episodes when I was collecting the orbs, and the reverse races, they're actually kind of generous at the time. That only took a couple of tries for me, but these were the final moments of gameplay that I captured here on Jak 2. Now, what I'm thinking about doing before heading into Jak 3, because that's what I've decided to do instead of doing Daxter before it, because I did Daxter, you guys are right, I did do it quite recently, and I figured, hey, I might as well just head back into Jak 3, because it's been 4 years and only maybe 2 years since I've done Daxter. So that's what I decided to do. But before I jump into Jak 3, since Jak 2 is my favorite game of the series, I really don't want to part with it just yet. I want to do hero mode, and it's not going to be like a full-on let's play like I did with this one. It's mainly going to be trying to attempt a speedrun practically. Not the most exquisite speedrun that you see, but mainly me just trying to beat the game as fast as possible, because I have beaten this game in very small amount of time, because if you skip all the cutscenes, this game's only a few hours actually. And I remember back when I did the original Let's Play, there were a lot of moments where I had to do that. I had to do it, I think, twice maybe, because back then you didn't know what would happen with the recordings and stuff. Things would come out of nowhere, files could get corrupted, or something, whether it be with the PlayStation, would go wrong. So I actually had to replay it. And I remember there was an orb glitch that didn't allow me to get every single orb in the game, that one of those saves. So I had to replay it all in one night and then bring it back and get that video up for you. I remember that was like the finale episode of the extras for Jak 2. But yeah, I think this is race number 1 right now, and then we're gonna head into the reverse races. This was probably the hardest part about getting the orbs in Jak 2. I think the races were the hardest parts. Everything else was actually rather easy if you think about it. Now, this is me saying this before I head into hero mode, and I've never gone into hero mode ever with every single orb. I'm not sure if you get to carry over with Dark Jak or what, but with whatever we carry over with is what we're taking. And some people told me that you can carry over unlimited ammo. I'm not sure about that. I don't remember anything like that happening, but we'll see. And it'll be kind of entertaining, because it's not going to last that long, and it's going to be kind of cool to see all the missions that I used to complain about. Like, remember how I said some of these missions were impossible to do? There's one specific mission at the drill platform that I'm waiting to see how I pair up against in this new state of mind as an adult now. I mean, as a kid it was very, very difficult, but now hopefully I'll be able to get my way through it. And the good thing is, if anything, it doesn't count towards the platinum trophy, because I already got it. At the very end of this, you guys are going to witness me getting the platinum trophy for the next time. And it was really, really cool to see that happen, because I haven't gotten any platinum trophies since before Jak and Daxter, before I started this Let's Play, in a long ass time, and it felt really good. So getting platinum trophies and getting back on this hunting spree is really nice. It's very, very addicting, and this is me beating the class race 3 right here. The crazy thing about these races is that, if you noticed, a lot of these drivers try to kill you. They try to kamikaze you off of the map. And if I actually made a montage of all the explosions I saw, some of these guys are just freaking crazy. But imagine if Jak 2 had multiplayer, going back to this imagination stuff, but it could work multiplayer racing with your friends on these tracks, if anything, because Jak X, I think it did have online capabilities. I'm not entirely sure. I know it had offline capabilities in terms of multiplayer, but online capabilities with these games, man, I'm telling you, Jak and Daxter deserves to come to the PlayStation 4. If Ratchet and Clank could get a remake and a movie, and Sly Cooper has a movie in the works allegedly, because we've seen trailers of it, where is Jak and Daxter, man? They're just leaving it in the dust. And the story here, this is just something you can't give up. And the characters, such memorable characters, such an amazing cast, and the designs for all of them, Dragon Ball Z styles everywhere. But that's just my opinion. I don't want to see this stuff fail, and I think I paused that midway of the race. Wow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of your support. It really means a lot to me, for all of your support coming back on here, seeing every single time I upload a video, all of you guys are just here, and it's just one big awesome community of friends that all of us have like similar moments, or even if we didn't have similar moments, we all have our own story to tell about Jak and Daxter and our childhoods. It's awesome, and it's just a friendly community. That's what I love about it. But yeah, this is me about to take on, I think this is the reverse race number 2. I'm not sure if I did it 3-2-1 or 1-2-3. I think I did it 3-2-1. Depending on the order of the kiosk going downwards, that's how I decide to do it. Now, the thing that worries me now is, well, I don't have to worry about Jak 2 anymore with the precursor orbs. I've gotten everything. It's off of my shoulders now. I can play through the game worry-free in hero mode. I'm not collecting any precursor orbs, even if you can, because that's what was weirding me out. How are you able to carry over with precursor orbs and unlocks in hero mode if there are precursor orbs still on the ground? What if you collect one? I don't know how that's going to work out. We're going to see. I don't exactly remember how it works with those, but I know in Jak 3, getting the orbs in that game, that's going to be something else. And I really can't wait for it, but it's going to be quite the challenge because there's over 600 orbs, if I remember correctly, and it's going to be one hell of a ride. But Jak 3, an amazing game. Jak 2, still my favorite in the series overall. And look at that, I'm at 277. 286 is the amount of precursor orbs in this game, but they doubled that in Jak 3. And it's going to be quite an interesting run, I gotta say. But hopefully you guys are all going to stick around with me. And yeah, this race right here, it's weird how these courses were just made to go backwards. Like, I don't know if they did that intentionally or if they did it by accident. It's kind of cool if they did it by accident, though, because just someone figuring out, hey, if we reverse the track, it still functions. But I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me and subscribe for more to keep up with Jak 3. And here I am. Look at that. I made a jump over the gap and crashed into this guy, and I still got the gold. I told you, they're very forgiving with these reverse races. I don't even remember really what was the hardest part about Jak 3. I think it was one of those mini games for the orbs, but collecting them on foot, the only hard part would probably be following the instructions. But the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do it exactly the way I did it the first time and avoid every single one of the precursor orbs until the very end. Once I get to the very end, that's when I'll decide to gather them all. We are about to near the end here. I'm on the 4th lap out of 5, and I'm just trying to rush up here and get those final orbs, man. You guys have no idea how epic it is to truly complete these games. And back in the day, this didn't matter. If you guys did this back in the day, you had the bragging rights, but you would have to bring a friend to come and see the save file, because I don't even know if you had a flip phone or something to take pictures with. But now, in this day and age, you can take it, put it online, and everyone can see what happens. Oh, man. Remember those strategy guides that everybody used to try to pick up? I never ever really had one, but imagine trying to read that, trying to beat these races when you figure it out. This is really, really involving a ton of skill, but there you go, all 286, and I just let it cruise here because I was so happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the Collectinator, and it's done, and done. I was so happy to share this with you guys, and yeah, what a fitting way to end the series. I'll be seeing you guys next time, alright? Take care. Peace.